In the abandoned farmhouse on the outskirts of town, there hangs a mirror no one dares approach. Locals call it the widow's mirror. They say a grieving widow once sat before it for 7 days after her husband's death, whispering his name until her reflection stopped following her movements. On the 7th night, the villagers found her body slumped in front of the mirror, eyes gouged out, nails worn to the bone as though she had clawed at the glass. Her reflection was still smiling long after she had died. Ellie, a thrill-seeking photographer, dismissed it as rural superstition. She had made a name capturing eerie places, and this cursed mirror seemed perfect for her portfolio. Ignoring the locals' warnings, she broke into the creaking farmhouse one stormy night. The mirror waited in the upstairs bedroom, massive and black-framed, its surface rippling like water beneath dust. Ellie set up her tripod and lights. The mirror reflected her clearly, but behind her, shadows moved where none should have been. She steadied her breath. "Tricks of the eye," she muttered. She raised her camera. The flash lit the room, and when the photo previewed, her reflection wasn't hers. The face staring back was gaunt, veil draped over hollow eyes, mouth stretched into a widow's grin. Ellie's stomach dropped. She turned. The room was empty, but the mirror showed the veiled figure standing at her back. She spun again. Nothing. Then came the sound, a faint tapping from inside the glass. Tap, tap, tap. The reflection lifted its hand and pressed it to the other side. Ellie watched her own hand rise involuntarily, mimicking it. She tried to fight the motion, but her body obeyed the reflection, palm pressing cold against the glass. The mirror softened, like skin. A hand, thin, gray, with rings sunk into the bone, pushed out and wrapped around Ellie's wrist. The grip was iron cold. Her reflection smiled wider, threads of shadow leaking from beneath its veil. Ellie screamed as she was yanked forward. Her body slammed against the mirror's surface. Her reflection opened its mouth, and Ellie's voice came out, begging, pleading, shrieking. But when Ellie tried to scream, no sound left her lips. The mirror shuddered, swallowing her. The farmhouse grew still again. Days later, hikers found Ellie's camera on the floor. The last photo showed her frozen in front of the mirror, eyes hollow, mouth gaping in silent terror. Behind her, the veiled widow loomed, her skeletal hand on Ellie's shoulder. Now locals whisper that if you look too long into the widow's mirror, your reflection will stop moving. It will smile when you don't, and once it does, it won't be your face staring back. Because the widow is always waiting for another to sit and weep and join her on the other side.